find your lack of faith disturbing.
Gotcha!
SmashMouth Footballerz.
We got a dream, next to the team, yeah, we can handle it. Soon as I go and I step in arenas, they call
Introducing.
They know what it is, know what I do.
Nick Tate.
Who don't understand? Yeah, that's overdue. My trophy say that's overdue. My ring.
Joe Caldero.
Yeah, they know it's true. They couldn't walk a mile or even fit
Chad Young.
my shoes. Still I got a lot to prove, but for all that we've been through, this overdue. This the anthem.
Hey, welcome to SmashMouth Footballerz. I'm Nick Tate.
Joe Caldero.
I'm John Alack.
Guys, we truly appreciate the love and support you've been giving us, and thanks for tuning in all our videos. Check us out. We're doing weekly giveaways for our merchandise. That's right. We're just giving a little bit of love and support back to our fans. Check out our merch store, guys. We are giving away this Devin White signed mini speed helmet, as well as this Boba Fett signed and authenticated Funko Pop, signed by the actor who plays Boba Fett, given to us from our friends there at Pristine Auction. Mm-hmm. For every $5 you spend in our merch store, we're going to put your name in a hat. Somebody's going to win this, and another individual will win that. But right now, we're going to give away some of our merch.
Right. So, at Scott Rogers 123 gets the hat. At Kaylin Pachulik gets the shirt.
All right, guys.
And Amanda Jewell gets the tumbler. So they just have to go to our merch store and tell us what color scheme they want, what they like, and we'll get it to them.
Yep. That's right.
Reach out to us at smashmouth1footballers@gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do a little authentication, make sure we know who you are and that you're that person who owns that YouTube handle. And then we're going to get those items out to you as soon as possible.
Sweet.
Yeah. Rogers, Patches, and Jewel. Don't you be counterfeits. Don't you try. Hey, all this stuff makes great stocking stuffers, y'all. So add some of the stuff. Christmas is coming up. Thank you, BAM, for all the love and support.
Yeah, if you're already going to buy a tumbler for somebody, why not get one with this awesome logo on it?
That's it. SmashMouth Footballerz, guys.
You can say the Cadillac sent you.
All right, we're doing a week 13 news and updates.
Yeah, we're going to go over each game.
Go ahead. Bring up a couple things. Kyler Murray went out. He should be fine. He had the wind knocked out of him. Tight end Javian Sanders for the Carolina Panthers. He went out. He had to go to the local hospital with a neck injury.
Wow.
Yep.
So he's going to miss some time.
David Montgomery went out with the shoulder. He's probably going to miss the game. Yeah.
I mean, he's about as tough as they come, so we'll see.
Yeah.
I think they can rest him. I think they done running over.
I mean, it's the right time to rest him.
Taylor Decker off the offensive line went out hurt too, and Khalif Raymond. So look for the Sun God to get more involved.
10-1, guys. 10-1 lines are 10-1.
Yeah, they look awesome. And Romeo Dobbs, after missing a whole bunch of catches, he went out with a concussion. So,
dang, my buddy Romeo.
Yeah, y'all know about Gardner Minshew out for the rest of the year.
For the rest of the year.
Yep.
He looks like Ritter.
He was my starting quarterback.
Yep. Unfortunately, Brandon Graham for the Eagles, great defensive end, is going to be out for the year. Mm-hmm. And besides that, we got Brian Robinson Jr., probably going to miss some games, and then Austin Eckler.
Yep. So McNichol is definitely a pickup. So if he's out there, y'all go pick him up for at least for one game, maybe two, because of the bye weeks and everything.
Yeah. And please forgive us this week. It's Thanksgiving. We had a lot of family coming in, travel. So all our stuff's going to be condensed, and we're trying to get you as much information as we possibly can before the Thursday and Friday game.
Right. All right. So we got 3. So nobody's on bye.
Right.
Nope.
3 Thursday night games.
3 Thursday games. 11:30, 3:30, and 7:20. Start kicking it off with Lions Bears. This is they can rest Montgomery.
Yeah.
But the Bears have a great defense, man.
You can always. This is division games. This is where things get tight. It's going to be NFC North. So it's going to be a black and blue game. It's going to be Detroit. Mm-hmm. Detroit, Thanksgiving. Everybody growing up watching Detroit play on Thanksgiving, right?
Thanksgiving.
I remember watching Barry Sanders just eat all those years on Thanksgiving. Megatron. Yeah, this is so good. I mean,
watching Mitchell throw interceptions like
Scott Mitchell.
He was so good.
Yeah, and well.
I don't see the Bears stopping the golf.
Well, I don't think
Samir Gibbs is going to get it.
Yeah.
So the Bears have a pretty decent all-around defense.
Yeah. Jalen Johnson at corner is sneaky amazing.
So Laporta is going to have to be involved in this one more than he's been. Jameson. I mean, if he's out there on the waiver wire, pick him up for this one because they're going to try to shut down the Sun God on this one. So
yeah. He got involved last game, all right. Yeah.
Last couple games.
Yeah.
So I'm playing DJ Moore. I have to from where I picked him, but
it was a top 5 fantasy wide receiver last week.
Yep.
He was so Caleb Williams was a top 10 fantasy quarterback last week. And
The thing is, can he do it 2 weeks in a row?
you can throw on Detroit. You just can't really run on them too good. So
that secondary is really young. I see him throwing on them. I think this is going to be closer. And then because it's NFC North, because it's Thanksgiving, I see this game to be pretty close.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it's going to be a 7-10 game. I think Detroit's going to win this. Yeah.
Bears with one of their few televised games, nationally televised. They're going to try to show up.
Yeah.
Swift is probably going to do pretty good on this. We'll see. I think it's going to be pretty close. It's going to be pretty high scoring.
Yeah, I agree. I got Jahmyr Gibbs as my number 2 running back.
Man, he's without Montgomery there to spell him.
Yeah,
he's definitely going.
Yeah.
140 yards and 2 touchdowns total.
Yeah, he's number 2.
Let's see if he can show up like Saquon.
Yeah.
So, man, the next game, to tell of 2 terrible teams.
I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, ladies and gentlemen.
Giants Cowboys.
Yeah, and once again, this is one of those Thanksgiving teams. Everybody's watched the Cowboys, and it was fun watching Emmitt Smith and all those teams. I got Troy Aikman, Michael Irvin, watching Tony Romo struggle all those years was great. I don't know. The Cowboys will win just because
the Cowboys are going to win second game in a row.
I don't even know who's playing quarterback for
Either one of them.
If it's not Drew Lock, then they're not trying to even win it.
Cooper Crush was a top 10 fantasy quarterback last week, but he had 5 teams on bye.
I think he gets it again.
Giants do have a good defense, but man,
it's Brian Burns can get pressure.
Yeah.
Gavin Thibodeau is healthy.
I mean, they're going to be tired.
If you're planning on eating for Thanksgiving, this is the time you want to sit down at the table.
So
3:30.
As big of a Tyrone Tracy fan as I am, I don't necessarily play him here. Depending on the quarterback.
He's fumbling.
I don't play him here.
And Devin Singletary vultured the one touchdown.
So
I don't touch him
with no buys. You play who you got. I just I'll go big speed.
Maybe if you need him for a flex, but
Bucky Irving if you
2
got
teams,
him.
no running game for either.
I'd rather play Rico Dowdle.
Oh, absolutely.
I'd rather play Rico Dowdle than I'd play.
Yep.
I mean, I'd rather play the guy on the other team than I would Tyrone Tracy, even though I believe Tyrone Tracy is the better back.
I get it. Yep. So I say Cowboys win. What do y'all think?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Cowboys win
At home.
The 2
For once.
Maybe they get those special teams involved because that's what beat the Commanders.
It's going to be 2 field goals by the Giants, and it's going to be somewhere around 14 to 21 points.
I'm going to tell you what.
They'll be able to target CD in this game.
Yeah, I do believe that the Cowboys have the better kicker. So.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Aubrey.
There we go.
Oh,
Aubrey.
yeah.
Aubrey for the win.
And he
the Dallas Aubreys.
He messed up last week.
Yeah, he did.
Man.
It didn't happen very often, but yeah.
No.
Last Thursday game.
Somebody did some mojo on that boy.
Last Thursday game, Dolphins Packers.
I think it's a high scoring game. I think they get at it.
Dolphins,
I
man.
think Jordan Love's making some mistakes. He's putting the ball in danger. The Dolphins won 4 in a row. Tua's looking sharp. The Dolphins are kind of getting everybody involved. They got Waddle involved. They're getting
they got a great tight end.
Yep.
Johnny
Smith.
Yeah, if he's out there, you might want to get him. He's done proved himself 3 weeks in a row.
He was the number 2 tight end, fantasy tight end last week. And the only person it seems like they're not really getting involved right now is Tyreek Hill, like compared to what he was doing. But Devin 2 Chainz is kind of taking this team over, and
he's doing Jahmyr Gibbs type things.
Yeah, and look,
he done got rid of Mostert.
Devin,
he said, "Man, you in my light." Get out here.
Devin 2 Chainz is my number 3 fantasy running back this week, and I think it continues. I mean, I'm not taking anything away from what's going on with Josh Jacobs and Green Bay, but Jaden Reed is a weapon. Like, he's a legit weapon, but Jordan Love is putting the ball in danger.
He is.
And I think they might scale this down and get the ball into Tucker Kraft to make him feel all right, let's calm down a little bit. Like, let's run the ball. Let's get to our tight end, and then maybe we'll push it down the field later. But Miami's on a 4-game winning streak, and I don't see it stopping this week.
Yeah, it's not going to stop.
Nope. So
Friday game, Raiders Chiefs.
this Chiefs should just.
How many easy games in a row are the Chiefs going to have?
All of them.
Supposedly easy.
All of them.
I'm gonna tell you what,
They got to get to the Super Bowl.
Alabama? Are they Alabama
That's
of
what
the
they are.
NFL?
They're struggling kind of.
Yeah, they struggled against the Panthers.
They struggled with the Panthers.
They're secretly being coached by Nick Saban.
The Bills beat them. Denver should have beat them. They got that field goal block. And
Buccaneers played them to the end.
yeah, and
No wide receivers.
yeah, no wide receiver. Noah Gray is it's
Who knows?
Noah Gray caught the touchdowns.
Two.
I mean, yep.
2 touchdowns.
So fire up.
When's Pacheco coming back?
We don't know.
It's supposed to be the end of November. So this would be the game.
And I don't see it.
I don't.
happening.
If he comes back, I don't know if I play either one of them because I don't know what's going to happen. You know,
Roll the dice.
I would rather play Amir Abdullah.
And he's going to get touches.
Oh my gosh, he was a top 10.
Yeah.
Right. Look.
Jacoby Myers, I'm going to fire him up in this one.
Yeah, too.
Kansas City has an outstanding defense.
They have amazing defense. That's why. But
Brock Bowers.
I'll probably play. Yeah, you have to play Brock Bowers just for what he's done. Jacoby Myers had 10 receptions last week.
Yeah.
And you don't know who's going to be the quarterback. I assume Ritter.
So if Ritter's the quarterback, scratch everything I just said. Don't play any Raiders.
Yeah. I mean, do you even play it?
I think Daniel Jones is flying in.
Do you play it? I mean, I maybe put Amir Abdullah in the flex because Zamir White has done nothing.
He's so small and he can't just make the room by himself.
Alexander Madison is just average at best, but the 2 games Amir Abdullah have played, he's been fantasy relevant, and I can't ignore that going forward. Right. So I play him in a flex.
Chiefs wise, okay. So I said I'd play Xavier Worthy in the last game. He did pretty good. I'm absolutely playing all of them in this game.
Hopkins.
Kelsey, Hopkins, Worthy.
Yeah, I'm not playing Noah Gray. I'm not touching Noah Gray.
No,
and I'm not touching.
You think this is a runaway game?
Raiders aren't. They don't have no chump defense either. But this could be a runaway. I think if Pacheco comes back, even though fantasy football wise you don't want to necessarily play either of them because you don't know what the share is going to be. Both of them are outstanding running backs.
Yeah, they're both great.
So this could be an absolute slaughter fest.
I mean, you're just gonna have to watch. It's a Friday game, so you have time to get news and watch it. If
they say Pacheco's out,
Hunt,
you have to play Hunt.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I play him. I think it's gonna be a target share no matter what you do.
Right.
So
I agree.
Yeah.
Get into Sunday. Texans, Jags. So did the Jags win?
No. This is the Texans' comeback day.
No. The Jags are a dumpster fire.
They absolutely are.
Joe Mixon does good things this week. Gets some rekindling of that fire he got. Nico Collins becomes a superstar.
He was a top
CJ
10.
can just get more than 2.3 seconds to throw the ball.
Stop throwing interceptions. They threw 2 last week.
Man,
Well, that was against the Titans. Can we just say something there right now?
Sure.
Titans.
Jacksonville's defense is not Tennessee.
No, sir.
Yeah.
Nope.
And Titans beat the Texans. Well, look, they're not going to have it. They're not going to have 8 sacks, right? Like the Houston Texans had 8 sacks on the Titans, right? Like last week in the first half, right? So they're going to have pressure to Jacksonville. I think Houston blows them out. I think it's going to be a blowout.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
I think it's going to be a blowout.
It could be. It very well be. Yep. I don't.
36.
I still play
33-6.
Brian Thomas Jr.
I played Brian Thomas Jr. on talent alone,
and I play. Well,
don't stretch it.
Well, see, you've got the same problem with Etienne and Bigsby as you have with a lot of teams. You don't know who's going to be the main ball carrier.
You don't know who's healthy. You don't know who they're going to give the ball to. Is one
Joe Mixon.
Well, we're talking about on the Jaguars.
I know. Best Jaguar they got, Joe.
And I stayed a heck away from Evan Ingram.
Yeah, I don't want to play any Jacksonville players.
Brian Thomas Jr.
Trevor Lawrence.
You're going to have to in a flex. You have to, touch one of these guys in a flex.
I wouldn't.
I mean,
I wouldn't touch
so nobody's on a bye.
Yeah.
So there's no need to try to be cute
I
here.
was saying I'd rather do Amir Abdullah than I would anybody on the Jags.
Then Travis Etienne.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Jalen Warren or Travis Etienne for the Steelers.
Jalen Warren.
He did have a touchdown last
Jalen Warren.
game.
They're getting more and more to 40-60.
Okay. Yeah, I guess you play him.
Next game, Colts Patriots.
This is another one.
So okay, you go back into the defenses. Patriots have a decent defense. Drake May is a better quarterback
Yep, without a doubt.
than Anthony Richardson.
No line there, boy.
Colts have a much better running back who's getting hawked like crazy by their quarterback.
Yeah, but-
so Ramondre, I fire Ramondre up like it ain't no thing on this game.
Yep.
I play Jonathan Taylor. I play Roger Stevenson. Josh
play-
Downs is out.
So do you play Michael Pittman or do you play
I don't play either
Okay.
one. I'll go pick up some. Like,
Michael Pittman.
I mean, David Moore for Carolina, as hard as the matchup is, he was a top 10 fantasy
Right.
receiver. Like, I can trust that more than I can Michael Pittman at this juncture.
You could probably trust Thielen better than
Yeah, I mean, I'm just
yeah.
like,
Patriots wise. Any receivers you like?
No.
no.
I mean, you can get DeMarcus, but I mean,
Davis. I don't know.
No, nothing. I'm not throwing.
I don't-
You're not throwing any darts on a non-bye week.
I mean, Drake May's going to do good, but there's nothing I want to reach out
Drake
for
May.
fantasy.
Drake May. I'll have a rushing touchdown, maybe a throwing one. I think it'll be a low-scoring game, but I think Patriots win.
Okay.
Ramondre will probably have 100 yards and a touchdown.
This should be a Jonathan Taylor runaway game, but it's not going to happen.
No, they don't. It's going to be. They will not run the RPO. Anthony Richardson's going to have a 50% throw-in game, and he's going to try to rush, and it's going to be. They're just going to shut it down. Like if you just shut Anthony Richards down running the ball, then you should win.
Yeah,
Like-
that's all you got to do.
That's all you have to do.
Stack the box.
Yeah,
Throw Flacco in there.
yeah. I don't. I mean,
So,
Flacco.
Chargers Falcons. This is going to be a great game.
This is going to be a good one. Rock slinging, throwing ball game, baby.
Chargers win.
I don't know. Yeah, I think Chargers win. The Falcons are kind of on a slide right now offensively.
They coming off a bye week.
Yeah,
Chargers wise, who do you play?
Lad McConkey.
McConkey. Do you play Justin Herbert in this one?
Yes, Bus. Yeah, you play Herbert.
Yeah,
If you need a quarterback,
if you need a quarterback,
If you need one.
But you should not need one, right? He's just throwing the ball right now. Like 2 games ago, we only had 174 yards, but he had 3 games in a row where he threw over 300, and he unleashed the ball last night. I mean, he threw the ball like he's efficient, and he's got Quentin Johnston's coming on, Lad McConkey's coming on. I just don't like the J.K. Dobbins injuries. I don't
Right.
know what we got going on going into
They're going to throw
Sunday.
more. So I don't think it's a play him if someone's hurt. You play him over Geno.
Yes.
You play him over Derek Carr.
Yes.
You play him over.
yeah.
You play him over Brock Purdy.
Definitely.
Yes.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I do. So
Against
yeah, he's
Buffalo?
not.
Yeah, fancy.
Against Buffalo?
Yes.
Yeah.
Look,
Chargers over on the Falcons. They're going to be able to throw the ball all day long like they want to. And Herbert's going to get some points.
yeah, I got no problem playing. I got no problem at all playing. The other side of the ball. Okay, so Lad McConkey, you're gonna play him, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
In a flex, yeah.
JK because
If he-
Gus Bus because JK's
JK's
probably
hurt.
not gonna
Yes,
play.
Yep.
Gus Bus, baby.
Will Disley?
Maybe.
I think there's more tight ends out there. I think there's better tight
There is.
ends.
There
I mean,
are.
you know,
with no buys, you're
no
right.
buys. I mean, there's no buys going in this week. Yeah.
Falcons. Do you fire up Kirk Cousins
Of course.
against the Chargers?
Yep.
Defense, pass defense.
Might as well.
I mean, I'm playing Bijan. I think Bijan's a top 6 running back this week.
Mm-hmm.
I'm playing Kyle Pitts because you can't afford not to. I'm playing.
Mooney.
You're
London.
playing Mooney, and I'm playing London.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, that's it. This is easy.
Somebody's throwing Mooney, Lundy, Bijan, and pitch the ball. That's got to be.
It's Kirk Cousins, but man, okay.
He just
There's
doesn't.
other quarterbacks out there. 'Cause
Yeah, he just doesn't rush the ball.
when they get within the 5, Bijan is carrying that ball or Algier. So
I don't think it's got to be Bijan.
Seahawks, Jets.
Seahawks, Jets.
Seahawks, Jets. Did the Jets pull us out?
No.
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 They-
No, they
there's
don't
a-
pull it out.
There's all I've seen is Aaron Rodgers' future with the Jets. Highlights everywhere.
There's even been calls to bench him.
Yeah.
And I'm one of those ones calling it for him to be benched.
Yeah.
Tyrod Taylor could do much better than what's happening right now.
Watch Tyrod come out and start changing the game.
Brees Hall was a top 5 fantasy. He was top 3 fantasy running back last year with the middle punter. And now in my rankings, maybe I'll push him in the top 10 this week. I don't know. I have to. What do I got him?
He gets it this.
Let's see.
I
got him at.
I think he gets a little bit.
I got him at 12.
I got him at 8.
I got Jonathan Taylor and I got Christian McCaffrey above him.
Okay, I like that.
I got him at 12. No, they don't get the win. You're playing Brees Hall. You're playing Garrett Wilson.
Yes.
Garrett Wilson. He was hot for a second. He's cooled off. I don't.
Still got to play him.
Yeah, you do for where you picked him.
And Aaron Rodgers. No. Aaron Rodgers has talent, man. I don't know what's going on with him. He has to save face at some point before he becomes the
It's too
the
late.
laughing stock.
Yeah, I
Maybe
don't
he
know.
doesn't show face and he's ready to go.
Seahawks wise, JSN.
You play him. He's the number one now.
Firing him up.
Kenneth Walker Jr. I'm firing him up.
Metcalf.
He's top 15.
I'll
play DK in the flex.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll play DK in a flex.
And you just watch Gino on TV.
Yeah, Sauce Gardner is not actually. I watched him.
He's not doing nothing.
He's not playing
he's gonna
that
be-
dominant shutdown corner that he's used to.
Nope. Nope.
They're not shutting down that side.
Sneaky good game. Titans Commanders.
Well, that Titans defense is something special.
They are.
But
Yeah, it's going to be tough, man.
This is going to be a sneaky good one.
Jaden Daniels threw 2 interceptions. He was the number 1 fantasy quarterback last week, but he threw 2 interceptions.
But
He
a
lost.
slow game. Started off slow.
Will Levis threw 2 touchdowns too. 2 interceptions too.
Commanders are missing both their running backs.
Yes, and they're going with Nickel. He's a bowling ball, man. He's still.
Yeah, Jeremy Nichols is going to be McNichols. He's going to put up numbers, but I don't. This Titans defense is just stout, and you're going to play Terry McLaurin. That long touchdown saved his fantasy day though last week. Jaden Daniels has got to rush the ball.
He's got to
rush the ball, and he's got to show that he can go right and produce something because right now they found something.
Yeah, but he needs to open it up with Zach Ertz. He did last game. He's got to start.
He's got to continue beating Zach Ertz.
He's got to get it to McLaurin too.
The Commanders' secondary is so bad that I would fire up. Westbrook Ekine, I would fire up.
You think he's going to touch? He's got to touch another touchdown again.
Yeah. So you got to fire him up. Maybe in your flex.
Yeah, I do.
If you're in a standard league, why not?
Why not? Calvin Ridley. I play Calvin Ridley.
Absolutely.
Calvin Ridley.
I do not touch Will Levis because he's going to throw a pick six sometime, and that's why I think Commanders win.
Yeah, Tony Pollard.
Tony Pollard
will have 120 yards in this game.
Yeah.
A touchdown.
Yeah,
Easy.
Yeah, I play every one of them. Yep.
Calvin Ridley week.
Yep.
Steelers Bengals.
Steelers are going to win this game. Steelers right now, even though Cleveland beat them, are probably my favorite team to go to the Super Bowl just because of the ball they're playing.
And their defense is like an impenenetrable wall.
Yeah.
Joey B doesn't do so hot this week.
Oh, I think he. I
think he gets his. I just don't think he does like a blowout game.
Their defense, man, the Bengals defense just can't stop anybody.
They can't stop anybody. That's why I think Pickens is going to go off.
It doesn't matter if.
What about Najee?
Najee, yeah, I play Najee. I play Najee against him. I play Jaylen Warren against him.
Yep.
I put him in a flex.
Yep.
Calvin Austin was a top 10.
Pickens.
Fantasy.
Play all of them.
Wide receiver last week. I play Austin. I like everybody. I like every piece of the Steelers against this Bengals defense.
Yeah,
Besides Trey Hendrickson, this defense is just a sieve.
At some point, man, he's coming every day with his briefcase. But at some point, he's going to be like, you know what? Forget this. So Burrow's not going to throw 4 or 5 touchdowns. He'll probably throw 3, but they're still going to lose.
I think. Look, I like Chase Brown as a top 10, just because he got checked down. It's because Burrow is going to be like, okay, I got to get the ball to somebody, and it can't go to Jamar Chase every play.
Right.
It can't go to Jamar Chase.
That's
every
the biggest problem they're having.
Yeah. So I like Chase Brown to catch a lot, especially in a PPR this week.
Yeah, It's going to have to be somebody, man. It's going to have to be either be T. Higgins or Gesicki.
Gesicki, I like Gesicki. I like Gesicki. Chase Brown is in my top 10 running backs, especially in PPR. And I mean, Jamar Chase, you're playing him because he's
Jamar Chase.
Yeah, he's Jamar Chase. Yeah.
LSU, baby.
Yep.
Okay, so Steelers win. I think that's
Yeah, I think
That's a win.
it'll be a close game though.
the Steelers aren't going to lose 2 in a row.
No. Cardinals Vikings.
Oh, man.
The Vikings win.
Vikings win.
Cardinals either show up or they don't.
They're not against that defense. It's not happening. They're going to stack the box. They saw what happened last game from stacking the box.
Yeah,
it's over.
Make Mighty Mouse throw the ball.
I play. So you got to find. They're gonna have to they've seen it. You got to make Kyler Murray throw it and beat you.
Yep.
And
he couldn't do it last game.
He couldn't do it.
Vikings defense is.
Sam Darnold had a game.
Go repeat. Play Trey McBride.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to play Marvin Harrison Jr. You're going to have to. I have to. I'm not expecting much. Anything I get will be a surprise. I'll be happy.
James Conner hasn't had 2 bad back-to-back games ever.
But I just think Minnesota's going to shut him down.
Hey man,
I think
they
he
might.
does good. I think he gets average points this week.
As long as he gets over 7 yards, he's doing better.
I think he gets 15 points.
Okay.
Fantasy points.
So would you play Kyler Murray in this?
Yeah.
Just for his running ability?
Yeah, for running ability.
Connor probably gets 80 rushing yards and a touchdown.
If Sam Darnold throws 2 picks, I mean, they got a short field to work with.
That's what I was going to ask you. Who do you think would be the better fantasy quarterback in this?
Oh, Darnold. Darnold takes advantage of that Cardinals D, baby.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm telling you. Justin Jefferson gets revived.
But if Kyler runs,
he won't.
They've done bracketed Justin Jefferson twice, and he's put up minimum numbers.
Mm-hmm.
And Jordan Addison showed out. Jordan Addison was the number 1 fantasy wide receiver last week.
Play him that way.
You got to play him. You're playing Addison.
This is the D that gets the Jefferson, the JJ back in the business.
So the Cardinals' defense is terrible. Fire up Jefferson. Fire up Addison.
Jones.
Oh, man, absolutely.
Aaron Jones, I thought, was slowing down, not becoming a thing because they were putting Cam Akers in, not for plays, but for series. Mm-hmm. And it just didn't happen, and he showed out and had a great game.
I wouldn't. I'd go TJ. I'd go TJ.
TJ Hawkinson's putting up, since he's come back, he's putting up numbers. Yep.
So Vikings win. Vikings win pretty big.
I think so, too.
But Kyler Murray can fantasy wise,
he could show up one day and it's like, where'd that guy come from?
All it takes is 40 to 50 rushing yards to.
That's it.
Wakey.
Yeah.
Rams Saints.
Oh, man.
Rams all day.
I think so too. Kyron Williams is in my top 7 wide receiver running backs this week because the Saints and whoever.
Is it safe to say Alontae Taylor is terrible?
Trash, and whoever he's following is either it's be Cooper Kupp.
If he's not getting beat, he's getting a flag.
Or Puka Nacua. Whoever he's following, they're going to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't.
Matt Stafford has a good week this week.
Yeah, I think the Rams, all the Rams have a great week.
Every week.
I think he ends up quarterback 3 for the week.
Yeah, just the Saints defense is not there yet. It's Joe Woods. We got to get rid of this 4-2-5 thing they got going on right now.
Yeah, it's terrible. Saints are in a state of flux, man. It's not going to happen.
No.
Yeah, Rams fire them all up, man. It doesn't.
I do. Cooper Kupp. I play Puka Nacua.
Yep.
Yeah, they just think the Rams ate last year when they played. Kyron Williams, the Saints defense, the defensive line, for what it's worth, they're now getting pressure on the quarterback, but it's not enough to stop the run.
Right.
Kyron Williams is going to have 90-something yards rushing. I think probably 30 to 40 yards receiving and a touchdown. I see that legitimately coming from his game.
Yep.
And Cooper Kupp, I see him 9-10 receptions. Puka Nacua 6 or 7. I do.
Fire up any Saints? Besides Kamara.
Hill.
Kamara and Hill, that's it.
Not
Taysom.
MVS.
MVS it's just only efficiency. I don't. They're not.
Yeah, no dart throwing this week.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I love what he's done, but I don't think it can happen in this week.
Let's talk about some real games.
Buccaneers Panthers. That's real.
That's Buccaneers all day.
Well, the Panthers been playing. I mean, they play Kansas City tough.
Yeah, Bucks got better D.
Than Kansas City?
Oh yeah.
No way on earth. There's no way on this earth.
No. Kansas City's defense is what's winning them games.
The Panthers' defense is probably better than the Buccaneers.
Yeah, I think it's, I mean, those linebackers are pretty old.
But okay, so you take Baker Mayfield. I mean, he'll probably throw 3 touchdowns in this one, easy.
I don't think he's a top 10. We got love watching him play, but he's not a top 10.
He can't be a top 10 because he's not going to run the ball like 4 of these other guys is going to.
Right, Bucky Irvin, you're playing Bucky Irvin.
Yep.
Obviously, you're playing Schubert until Brooks shows something. Playing those two. All right. Then I'm playing Mike Evans.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm predicting him to come out of the shell and blow up.
It's coming this week, baby.
It's going to come.
K-Dot and Mike Evans all week.
Yep.
So, do you play David Moore or do you go Adam Thielen?
Now I'm playing David Moore because he had the targets. Right?
I'm going Adam Thielen in PPR just for the volume.
Well, he had it though. David Moore had the volume last.
I'm talking about from last year. Him and Bryce Young. It was at least 12 targets a game.
It was feeding him. I just I don't.
But other than them,
Is it?
There's
nobody really on the Panthers to worry about other than Hubbard.
Yeah, I don't know if I play David Moore. I mean, I have to really be struggling there. I mean,
And you got everybody this week?
I mean, if you got everybody this week, you're not playing none of the receivers.
No.
Not their tight end. Just Chuba.
their tight end's injured, so they might not even play. Like Stevens. I mean, Mike Evans is for sure. You're playing Mike Evans all day. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people are going to make the mistake out there of playing the Buccaneers defense in this one. So at your own.
The Panthers are competitive. They've been competitive the past 3 games. So
Let's talk about a real game. Eagles, Ravens.
Oh, real game.
yeah, this is going to be fun.
Eagles win. I got to have it.
My boy Barkley.
So who comes out the top running back in this game?
Saquon is my number 1 running back. I mean, obviously.
Saquon going to show them boys.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry's my top 5.
So Saquon's not. This is where it slows down for him because the Eagles are number 1. Their defense against the run.
And they could throw and AJ Brown probably going to go.
But they can show it all. They can throw it all.
They can throw it all over the yard on him. So AJ Brown is going to go. Goddard. If Smith is healthy, Devontae Smith, because everybody's throwing the ball on the Ravens.
Right.
So where's Hurts at as your quarterback for the week?
Oh, he's a top 3.
He's definitely top
he's top
5.
3. I just love it. Even with and if you get down there close, push, like it's coming. And
I don't know. Barkley's showing off, boy.
Number 1, Saquon Barkley's my running back this week. Number 5 is Derrick Henry. I mean, I know that Philadelphia Eagles front 7 is stout, but Derrick Henry's just another. He's just another animal. This is a beast.
I mean, Barkley all week.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that Flowers gets a little more attention. I need it.
Right now they're projecting the over under 50 and a half. I mean, they're projecting that game to go off.
24-24. I mean, I think it'll go
points.
over that. Yeah,
Man, that's easy.
I think it'd be 24-24. Yeah,
It might be that at halftime.
Yeah.
They're expecting this thing to be bad.
I mean, if they did an over-under at 65, I'd be a little worried, but 50 ain't nothing.
Yeah, I like the Ravens in this.
I think Barkley does a cartwheel and does a backward jump.
He may.
Somersault over something.
He may.
I like the Eagles in this one. All right. 49ers, Bills. 49ers.
That's the Bills.
Brock Purdy comes home back.
They make him back, but it's the Bills are too
There
good.
ain't no way.
Josh Allen's going to run for 60 yards.
Yeah,
and
Josh Allen wins, baby.
Yeah, Josh Allen's probably the number 1 quarterback this week.
Yeah.
With no help.
I mean,
They got James Cook.
Against a great defense.
And James Cook's he's 14-15.
The Bills shut down CMC. You ain't got to worry about him this week.
I don't know. Purdy's back, baby.
I'm not worried about Debo.
No,
Jawan Jennings is the only one I'd play.
Debo's on.
You play Kittle.
Well, Kittle.
Oh, yeah.
You
I'm
play
talking
Kittle,
about wide
Jennings.
receivers.
Yeah, you play Jennings.
Yeah. And, of course, you're going to play CMC because you're hoping.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Bills, fire them up. I mean,
James Cook. You play James Cook.
Yep.
I play Khalil Shakir in a flex.
Yeah.
Just because when he throws the ball, when he throws him the ball, he catches it, and that's a safety blanket. I'm not playing Knox. I'm not playing those tight ends. I like as good as they are. I've not seen.
No.
I've not seen it this year.
No love.
No.
They had that one game where they were like all day.
Yeah, I'm not worried about them at all.
No.
And they got away from them.
Browns, Broncos.
Oh man, this may be Bo Nick's toughest game.
They got it. I mean, Cleveland's defense, but
Cleveland's defense.
They haven't been as good as advertised. They're supposed to be.
I don't think this is Bo Nix's toughest game. I think Bo Nix goes off in this game.
What about Jameson Winston?
No.
Well,
That boy got no fear.
Man, that was great. And when he ran the ball to the end zone, jumped in there for the game winner, that was beautiful.
People who feel no pain get cut a lot too.
Yeah. Look, I mean,
Cortland Sutton.
you play Nick Chubb,
Yes.
obviously. You play Cortland Sutton for what he's been doing. I play Bo Nix. Bo Nix is throwing 2 touchdowns, no interceptions.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean,
it's not even a question.
I got him over.
If you got Cortland Sutton, you better have Bo Nix in there.
Yeah, I got him better than Tua. I mean, I got him better than.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yep. He can be better than half the people on.
Bo
this
Nix
list.
is a better world. He plays better in golf, I think, this week. Bo Nix plays better in golf. I just think golf runs the ball.
They're going to run the ball.
They're going to run the ball.
I'm gonna throw one out.
I thought you were saying golf, like you're gonna play golf. Like he's even gonna be the best in golf this year.
Look, I'm gonna make a bold prediction here. Bo Nix is a better fantasy quarterback than Baker Mayfield this week.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean,
Bo Nix.
I mean, what can you say? The dude, he's all by himself right now, rookie of the year.
yeah. And that was not supposed to happen, but October he's leading them all. I mean, this is something we've been saying for about 3 weeks now,
Yep.
and it continues.
That's it.
You know, touchdowns.
This is what Sean Payton wanted, baby.
He got him.
Yeah, that's what he got. And
Everybody was like, "Oh no, not that
He's
guy."
got, and guess what? He's got something to work with.
I said
efficiency, man. And
he's that younger version of Drew Brees.
He ain't got to worry about rebuilding the defense.
And Drew
He ain't
Brees was
got-
on the Chargers, sitting on the bench, hurt, playing backup. He said, "I got you, boy. Let me teach you how to do this game."
yeah, I mean,
Everybody was like, "Bo Nix, who? Got you.
yeah.
Come see the Paytonator."
Yeah.
I love it, man. Like he's a top. Cortland Sutton's a top 15. He was a top 15 fantasy wide receiver. We said it last week. He ended up being number 2. Like this week, he's a top 15. He's probably going to outdo that. Like
He's going to be top 10.
He'll be wide receiver 5.
like you got some people in here like CeeDee Lamb.
No.
You pick CeeDee Lamb, you got to play him. Cortland Sutton probably has better numbers than
Yes.
CeeDee Lamb. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so let's
better
Cortland
numbers
Sutton will
than
have better than Debo.
Garrett Wilson.
yeah, definitely.
Better numbers.
Yeah,
Better than Tank Dell.
better than Drake London.
Yeah.
Drake London.
Yeah, better than Drake London.
Let's
I mean, we just
just be honest with it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, that's
better
what
than Zay Flowers. Better than Zay Flowers.
maybe better than Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
definitely.
Garrett Wilson.
Yeah.
All day.
So
Yeah, so we can say that.
Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, so
yeah, fire him up.
That's it.
yep, that's what I say.
Well, this wraps up our Week 13 news and updates. Until next time, I'm Nick Tate.
Joe Caldera.
And I'm Shadowlack.
And we're out.
SmashMouth Footballerz.
Wait, we got a dream, next to the team, yeah, we can handle it. Wait, soon as I go and I step in arenas, they call me the champ. They know what it is, know what I do, know who I am, who don't understand. Yeah, that's overdue. My trophy say that's overdue. My ring said to be immortalized. Yeah, they know it's true. They couldn't walk a mile or even fit into my shoes. Still, I got a lot to prove, but for all that we've been through, this overdue. This the anthem. Pull up and you know the team is strong. This your anthem. All my underdogs. Everybody get your hands up. Times was hard, but we made it through. We were struggling for a minute, so that winning overdue. Yeah. They know it's true.